We are on our way to Crater Lake National Park. First stop after our incredibly beautiful drive was to check into our campsite at Crater Lake Resort and drop Maggie off before heading over to Crater Lake. Of course, on our way to Crater Lake, we didn't forget to get our national park sign picture. Well, we had a relatively short drive today from our Harvest Host in Goat Hill here to Crater Lake National Park. We're here this evening trying to get some photographs, maybe a sunset. We're going to be here for a couple of nights, and we're really looking forward to it.
Exploring Crater Lake.
After walking around the visitor center area and admiring the incredible blue water at Crater Lake, we found a composition and set up for tonight's sunset. This photo was just before sunset and shows off the incredible blue water of Crater Lake. Then later, the skies gave us some pinks and reds for a beautiful sunset. The next day, we had very cloudy skies, which added to the mood. We drove around Crater Lake about 10 miles until Scale Point, where the road was blocked for construction. We stopped at several of the overlooks to take photos along the way. Now we're on our way east to a Harvest Host, Horse Butte Farms in Bend, Oregon. This was a unique location that gave us the opportunity to be surrounded by beautiful horses while staying overnight. Well, we're getting ready to head out this morning. We stayed at a Harvest Host last night, Horse Butte Farms in Bend, Oregon. We're headed on eastward on our way back home. See you on the road. The next day, we drove across the Oregon High Desert, which is about 4,000 feet above sea level, and stayed at Bosch's Big Bear RV Park and Campground in Hines, Oregon, where we caught up on some chores before we will finally put Oregon in our rearview mirror and we will enter into Idaho tomorrow.
All right. We're leaving Bosch's Big Bear RV Resort in Oregon, our last night in Oregon. We're on our way to Idaho, going to Famici Wine Company. It's a Harvest Host. And so we can stop there and then move on to the other national parks. Okay, Rhonda, D-Mall, let's go.
Let's get on the road. As we continued across the Oregon High Desert, our first stay in Idaho would be at another Harvest Host, Famici Wine Company in Caldwell, Idaho. Our host welcomed us in and set us up with wonderful views with a wine tasting. Our site was a little slanted and full of goat heads, so we had to remember to clean off our shoes and wheels before heading to Riverside RV in Bellevue, Idaho, where we'll make base camp to visit Sun Valley with cities like Ketchum and Haley.
All right, we're leaving Famici Wine Company, Harvest Host. Had a good night's sleep last night. We're on our way to Riverside RV Park still in Idaho for the night, for 3 nights. Let's go, Rhonda.
Let's get on the road.